Hi there, Stephanie here. At the end of the school year, you may either be celebrating student successes or you might be sort of scratching your head and wondering why you didn't get better student outcomes even though you were working so hard all year. So I want to give you 3 things to think about and consider if you're in that category of not getting the end of year student outcomes that you had hoped for and worked for. These recommendations are based on what I see happening in schools where they are really turning around their reading outcomes. So, number 1 consideration is your schedule. Especially in kindergarten through 3rd grade, it's important to have protected time in your daily schedule for Tier 1 reading instruction. This is your best opportunity to change reading outcomes, what you do in the regular classroom. So protected time in the schedule, something like 90 to 120 minutes, but your screening data will tell you if you need more or less time based on the percentage of students who are on track. Also related to your schedule is making sure that you have time built in every week for grade level planning. That's the meeting where everybody who supports the grade level sits around together to use screening data to analyze and improve classroom reading instruction. Really essential. The third element related to your schedule is to make sure that you have flexible service delivery, allowing everyone who supports the grade level to flood it, so to speak, to come in during the time in the schedule when Tier 1 reading instruction is happening. Idea number 2 would be to think about the things that you are doing during that time for Tier 1 reading instruction. Are you implementing what we know in the research in terms of what to teach, focusing on those essential early literacy skills, and how to teach using explicit and direct and systematic instruction? And making sure that your instructional choices are based on your student data. That often looks like whole group language comprehension instruction and differentiated flexible small group instruction in the word recognition skills. And then the third and final consideration is teacher knowledge. What do the teachers you work with know about effective reading instruction? What do you know about matching assessment data to the needs of your students? Using data to identify what students need and then matching to your instruction. Those are 3 big areas to consider if you've made it to the end of the school year and you're looking back and not seeing much improvement over time. This is a good time of the year to consider those 3 factors and plan to make changes for next school year.